My name is Summer Fletcher. I'm a licensed professional counselor and the clinical director at LiveSong Counseling Centers in Gilbert, Arizona. Today, I want to talk to you about a simple and effective counseling strategy. It's a DBT skill called both and. It's essentially an idea that I can hold space for more than one thought or feeling at the same time. Collectively, we have gone into trauma mode. The uncertainty and the lack of safety in the world has always been here, and yet, right now, it's feeling so heightened. Most of us are struggling with that idea of feeling safe. Felt safety is what we call it, at least part of the time. For me, I notice that when I feel the most activated, nervous, scared, angry, sad, is after I've talked to people that I love or that I care for and seeing how it's impacted them. In addition, I'm also feeling extra irritated or anxious when I go out to stores, when I go to the grocery store and I see people with their masks and I see people with their gloves. It feels really difficult. I know that I'm okay, and yet my heart rate increases, my blood pressure goes up, I can feel an activation or a tension in my body. It's irrational, and it's attached to my stress response. The reality is that I actually am safe and am okay, and yet my body's responding as if it wasn't. It's kind of like the reality that we live in as Christians. I know that God is good. I know that He's on the throne. And at the same time, we live in a broken and fallen world. Death and disease are part of our experiences. Both are true. So back to the therapeutic intervention of both and. This technique allows for us to feel the losses of the world and have some space to go into the emotion, to feel it, to be present with how this makes our body feel. For maybe there's a tightness or a tension, maybe there's a collapse that happens, but we create some space to be in that emotion. And we also get to look at what's on the other side, that we get to find a time and space where our body is feeling better, right? That maybe we're even outside underneath a tree that smells really good, or we're with our kids playing and having fun. Maybe we're exercising and being reminded that my body is strong and healthy, even with some of the pandemic being experienced. It's a space where I can feel, and I don't have to be overwhelmed, but I can move into this other reality that I'm okay as well. I'm looking for joy. I'm looking for gratitude. I'm looking for those things that help my body feel more relaxed, feel more grounded, the things that help me feel safe. For me, part of that is my relationship with the Lord. It's this reality that He has me. I always think of the image of Jesus standing out on the water. And as Peter walks towards Him, the difficulties were there. The storm was there. And yet, Jesus still was present with His arms open. The both and creates space for us to have pain and sorrow and to be in joy and gratitude. One activity or one exercise that you can use with your kids is an art therapy experiment. Essentially, you take a long piece of paper and on one side, place the things that you're sad about, that you're grieving, maybe some of the things that you're even mad about or the losses that have happened. On the other side of the paper, put the things that you're grateful for, that you're happy about, that you've been able to experience joy with your kids in. Draw out with words or with pictures those things that have been harder, that have been more difficult. Let your kids sit in that for a minute. Let them share what it's been like for them. Don't try to pretty it up, right? Just join them in what it's been like, and you share as well. And then we move to the things that they're grateful for. Maybe getting to spend more time. I know my teenagers are really excited about being able to sleep in. So we're looking at that space and creating some experiences of shared emotion and joy and pleasure as well. Then put that up on the wall, hang it up, and as this month goes by, add to it as you go. We're again creating a both and so that our bodies, our emotions, and our spirits have a place to be able to really be seen and to be felt. This is a difficult time. We want you to all know that we love you, and at Life Song, we'll continue to pray. Thank you.